able to kind of say things easily. Okay. Like a father figure to you, do you understand? This could be your father or somebody else's father. Yeah. Okay. Okay. As I see this man, I feel like he's grace. Okay. And I feel like he's got like type curly hair that reminds me of your hair. Okay. And as I see him, with these problems across the chest here, would this be anything linking to your palm possibly? Would you be able to understand? It doesn't have to be your palm, but it comes in as a vibration. Okay. Just gives me that feeling of like a father energy here, yeah? But with this man, and possibly who you might think it is, did he pass away of a heart attack? Is there problems in the chest with him? I feel quite tight in the chest with this man. No, okay. Alright, let me just see what else I can pick up. Okay. I do feel an overseas connection with this man. Okay. And I also feel three children that connect to him. Does that make any sense? Yeah, you can understand that. Okay. Do you know much about this man? No. Okay. Must be looking back. So if I was to say to you,
it's my dad's own dad. Everything that described him.
So your granddad?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But there was kind of like you didn't really know him as a okay. Alright. But he just comes in. Has there been a baby recently born? Because it's just drawing me to a small child, like a baby, and I feel like in the last sort of few years there's been a baby being born. Yeah? Okay, alright. And this baby is connecting to you? Yes, okay, right. Okay, but he just comes in with a lot of love, and I feel like it's spirit do really draw quite close when obviously children are born, but also I feel like there's a lot of kind of hectic activity going on around that situation. Does that make sense as I say this? Okay, alright. But as he comes in, I feel like it's just kind of like, he just wants to make his presence known. He just wants to say that he's around, okay, and he's just keeping an eye on the situation. I do feel like things, again, are going to get up and down, alright, but he just wants to come forward with his message to say, don't worry, everything's going to sort itself out. It'll be alright, okay. I don't know if kind of the financial constraints are going to be an issue, but he's just telling me that things are going to improve, if you can understand that, okay. Also as well, I feel like your partner, or you, I feel like I'm linking in, obviously, with you, this man here, but I feel like someone needs to kind of get their health addressed.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. It's just saying, don't worry about it, but it's kind of like, well, the more that you're worrying about it, the more you put it past. Okay? But it just wants you to know that, you know, everything will be alright, okay? You've got nothing to worry about, you can understand that, okay? And so you obviously doing things with this man, yeah? Okay. Is there talk of going back to where this man is from? There is. Okay. Is it this year?
What I've been talking about it
Yeah.
last week.
Okay. Alright. Because you're just aware that there is talk about going back to where he is from. Okay. And is there also something to do with like a christening or something like this that's kind of being spoken about within the family, please?
The church.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Because he just wants you to know, like, he's not missing a trick here. Okay. But he just, you know, it's almost like he's not really spoken about much because I don't feel like there's very good memories of this man. But at the same time, he loves you all. Okay. It's the unconditional love there. But he also wants to come in and just give that little bit of healing to the family to say, you be able to understand why I'm picking up the link with Brixton? You can understand that. Is it with this man as well? Okay. Because it's just kind of like, I don't know if you're trying to venture into sort of fancy dishes, but it's just drawing me to sort of like cooking and kind of trying to be a bit more creative. And it gives me kind of like a taste of Caribbean, and it's given me that sense. If you can understand that. He actually had quite a good sense of humour, but people really misread him and misunderstood him. And I feel like he is aware of